People suffer every year from climate-related disasters. Floods, droughts, epidemics, all sorts of things. But this doesn't need to happen, at least not to the degree it does now. Let's try something new. We're proposing a new way of working, a system called forecast-based financing. So let's talk about what we do now. In everyday life, someone has information about what might happen in the next few days or weeks. For example, storm forecasts or flood forecasts. Every once in a while, risk information is very high. Right now, nothing happens. People might be worried, but life continues on as always. People are busy and have no idea what to do with this random information. But then bam, an extreme event happens. Of course, there's chaos and distress, lots of responders show up to help, many donors also get involved and oversee the response. So they feel like they're doing their mission. They spend huge amounts of money, huge populations are devastated, and spend years recovering. This is our normal. We go through this over and over again. But finally, people started saying, wait a second, this is ridiculous. We're smarter than this. We can see the warning. Why aren't we doing anything? Which leads us to forecast-based financing. Let's give our stick figure a plan and associated funding. This is our forecast-based financing system. The plan means when the risk information gets to red, action is automatically taken. Some donors come on board who agree they will put in money when the risk is red, before the potential disaster. Okay, so what could happen? When the risk information turns red, those plans are automatically triggered. Resources are deployed, but the event doesn't happen. All of those resources are spent on preparedness for naught. The shame! Donors are disappointed because they spent money that didn't end up being used to a purpose. But no one is hurt. This might make you think, why would I do this? What a waste. But not so fast. Let's look at another day in the life of the system. So the risk information turns red. This time, just like before, plans are triggered. Remember, this is automatic because we had the plan. Resources are deployed, and bam, this time an extreme event happens. But this time, the catastrophe is averted. Donors are thrilled. By only spending a small amount of money, there's an incredible return on investment. Very few people are affected by the disaster. Having this system is way better than no system, even though the system will occasionally trigger action in vain. For the most preventative action, you will need to act in vain many times before the figures would add up to the cost of suffering just one round of sticking to our current lack of planning. What would you prefer? Let's be smarter about how we do response. Let's not just know what might happen. Let's act, too.